I swear I'm gonna chop all my hair off one day very soon because it's just always a mess. Always a mess. Hey Spuds, it's Jamie, how's it going? Welcome back to another video if that's it on the channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here. Thanks for clicking on this video. I hope you're gonna have a fun 10 plus-ish minutes, however long this video is gonna be. Yes, today we're looking at egg in real life. We're looking at eggs, but it's not those kind of eggs, fortunately. Good stuff. Egg in real life is basically trans people in denial. That's the essence of it, I think. Every time I make one of these videos, I'm like, I think I know what this is about, kind of. But anyway, it seems to be pre-realizing or incredibly early on in transition trans people and funny things around being at that point in your life. That's what we're looking at today. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Let's just get on with it. Why do you guys make fun of me for picking the girl main character? Doesn't everyone want to play as a woman in video games? Come on guys, stop lying. I mean, sure, that doesn't mean you're trans. Loads of people do that, I'm pretty sure. But it is a very common trans thing of like, oh, did you also used to select the whatever gender character when playing games? Yeah. Did you always choose to play as the man character in every single game you ever played? Ah, yes, that's a bit transy. Andrew Garfield, face swapped to be feminine. Wow, lovely. You of another gender, what would you look like as a girl/boy? Are they the only two options they have? I feel like this was a really big thing. Everyone was doing like gender swap face app thingamajiggies, and all the trans people were just like, I love it. Maybe pre-realizing and pre-transition trans people were like, this is amazing, I'm so in love with this and I don't know why. Everybody's making fun of it, but this makes me feel so happy. Oh, maybe that's why. How many people had a sudden realization through a face app? The cis masculine urge to be a cute girl married to a cute girl. Yes, absolutely. The very incredibly cis masculine urge to be doing those things. No denial going on here. Trans masks, trans femmes, NBs. Link from Zelda. I just think they're neat. Don't hate me. I don't play the games. And every so often there's memes that I just don't understand. This is one of them. If anybody would like to share an explanation in the comments, I would greatly appreciate that. I saw Marge and I was like, yes, I love this meme because she's holding a potato and I call you Spuds. I don't get this one. Is it that trans masks, trans femmes and NBs all want to be Link? Please tell me they're called Link. I'm just gonna move on from this one. Thank you. Blaha. Trans people. Is that from Jurassic World? The IKEA shark being a trans thing, I feel like I'm gonna get my trans status, my trans membership card revoked. I don't know why. I know it's a thing, and I want one, but Shaba will, every time we go to IKEA, I'm like, I need that shark, it's a trans thing. And she's like, no. Apparently, I have too many. I have too much stuff, I'm not allowed the shark, even though it is trans culture to have the shark. Why do I just not understand these memes today? No, I get this one, but I don't know the origin of the shark being a trans thing. Another explanation in the comments would be wonderfully appreciated. Thank you. Me. Reaching. Scheduling an appointment for HRT. Ooh, you're getting there. Reaching for the ball of HRT appointment. Being scared to start because of my family. Sweaty me. Ugh. Oh, this is horrible. This is very sad. I am sorry to people in this situation. I'm very convinced that you will not be in the situation forever. I know it's scary, especially if you have family who don't know or who are unsupportive and you just don't know how to deal with all of that stuff. I'm very sorry, but like, it will not be like that forever. You will reach that yellow orb of scheduling an appointment for HRT. Go you. Me, just trying to have a good day. Crippling dysphoria. I'm trying hard here to enjoy, I was gonna say the sun, but as like a trans mask person, the sun, when binding, probably not the most enjoyable day. Crippling dysphoria. It's the demon? I feel like whatever that is a good representation of dysphoria. Just this open mouth, yellow-eyed demon following you around like I'm here to mess up your day. Gender fluid or something, I don't know, I'm 100% cis. 100% cis, yes! Nothing going on here with my gender, complete denial, actually, is what's going on. I mean, if gender were to be a fluid, you'd think that a kind of iridescent rainbow fluid would be the perfect one. I think that photo is very good. The F my computer trying to tell me that you're trans! It's trying to tell you you're trans. That's what your computer is trying to tell you. I want a keyboard like that. That's really cool. There's an automatic, often subconscious pull towards anything that's trans-coloured or bi-coloured, like either. Anything that is a flag related to my identity and it's the colours, I need it. I saw a gaming chat. I don't even need a gaming chat, but it was the colours of the trans flag. I wanted to buy this thing that was not very pretty and I don't need and I don't want just because it was the trans colours. And I had to tell myself, no, that is ridiculous. You don't have to be a walking advert or sitting advert for trans. It's okay. I'm an ally to the queer community. I love this Gru meme. I want to learn more to be a vocal ally. Lovely, we love to see it. I'm going to transition to show how much of an ally I am. I'm going to transition to show how much of an ally I am. Your efforts of allyship are greatly appreciated. Veering on potentially not an ally, but a member of the community. That was the point of the joke, wasn't it? I just explained the point of the meme and the joke. That makes it not funny. I'm going to move on from this one because I just ruined it. Sorry. Me, examining every possible reason I could be trans or not for the billionth time. I don't know if this is the same for everybody, but I definitely had like a moment of this. In my head, I was like, yeah, I know I'm trans. I know it. I learned about the word and I was like, wow, this is such a relief. I feel like I know myself better and I can explain something that I've felt for many, many years and not been able to describe. But let me try and find a reason why this isn't the case, because wow, this is scary. Obviously that's not going to be the same reason for everybody, but I feel like there's always this moment of just being like, am I really? Let's do a pros cons list. Let's do a whole big whiteboard diagram of why or why not. I need to figure this out. I keep seeing signs everywhere. Best regards, future trans, your way to the future. Did anybody in the company or in the process of naming that company Future Trans go, this means something else? I don't know if our point is going to come across, but yes, Future Trans. Anything with the word trans on, so like transit and transport. There's a lot of trucks and lorries that are like, something trans, yay! If you are trans, you have to take a photo of that and then share it online. Otherwise, you're not actually trans. Just putting it out there. But yes, I think just like that person's laptop keyboard was trying to tell them something, this person is also being given the signs. You are future trans. It's the way to the future. The absolute cis moment when your reasons to think I'm trans list has 12 pages and your reasons to think I'm cis has 1 page. That is slightly telling. This is like the whole pros cons list again. I finally admitted to myself that I'm trans. Now you start feeling better, right? Now you start feeling better, right? Not instantly. It can bring a lot of relief to a lot of people, but it's also quite a scary moment, and then realizing you're trans and admitting it to yourself and coming out to yourself as trans and being like, yeah, this is me. That's like the first step on, I'm sorry to say, is quite a long journey. It's worth it. Like, stick with it, but it is quite long. There's a lot of processes and stages involved, so you won't necessarily feel better straight away. Some people will, some people won't. Is MFW my feelings when? I'm gonna go with that. If I've got it wrong, it's because I'm nearly 30. My feelings when I see trans people post their transition progress. Kermit hugging the phone. Oh, I don't think that feeling ever goes away. I still feel like that when I see trans people posting getting top surgery or like hitting this milestone or like coming out to people, and I'm just like, oh, this is so cute. I don't look as cute as Kermit hugging a phone, but that would be difficult. I'm scared. I just talked to my therapist and she told me that I'll never be a woman. Hormones are a mistake and that it is all probably due to some trauma. I'm sorry, that is inappropriate of your therapist. What a shit. I feel that everyone I talk to doesn't really believe me and I don't know anymore if they're right or wrong. Transition seems scary and I don't want to make a mistake, but I really want to be a girl. I've kept quiet for more than 4 years and when I finally come out, everything goes wrong. It can feel that way. It can feel like everything just like implodes on itself. I'm sorry that you seem to have some like crappy people around you, but you are the person that knows you the best, and do not be afraid to have confidence in yourself in knowing who you truly are. Other people do not and never will know you as much as you know yourself. So trust yourself first and foremost. And honestly, get a therapist that's not an arsehole and find some people like support groups online. Speak to different people in your real life if there are any. You do not deserve to have people shitting on your moment. There was a lot of swearing in reaction to that meme. I apologise, but you don't deserve to be made to feel scared when figuring yourself out. That's really poopy. Me getting comfortable enough to tell someone about a dream I recently had where I woke up and had top surgery and was happy for a bit, and that they cut me off to say how weird that is, which felt like my feelings were invalid. It's not weird. I'm sorry they made you feel bad about sharing that and said that you were weird for sharing that, and having that dream. That's a cool dream. Carry on being happy about it because you deserve to be. Me locking my trans thoughts away. Oh dear. They come back. I finally come to terms with it and realise I've technically been trans since I was 6. Wouldn't you technically have been trans since you were born? I'm taking that as like, you kind of knew you were trans since you were 6. I remember all the transphobic comments my parents ever said. Oh, gross. I'm sorry. I hope you have other people in your life who are accepting. I hope your parents come around to being accepting at some point. I've had a lot of people say transphobic things, but then they accept me, and it's just been said out of ignorance and not knowing what the correct language is to use. So it wasn't intentionally transphobic. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Swiggity swell, I'm not a guy or a girl. It's a creepy gnome. Congratulations to you for figuring it out, Swiggity swell. In the end, only you can tell if you are trans. You are all alone in this uncertain journey. I agree with the first bit, but not the second bit. Yes, only you as the individual involved know exactly what's going on inside your head and know exactly who you are, or have the potential to know exactly who you are if you're still figuring it out. But you're not all alone in the journey. Just because you are the one that knows for sure and is the only one that can tell if you are or are not trans for like definite, it doesn't mean you're alone. There's people that can support you, give you advice, blah 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 blah. I'm 50-50 about this meme. Extremely trans statement. Still cis though. Really? Really though? Are you? Born too dysphoric for my assigned gender at birth, born too cis to admit it to myself, born just right for egg in real life. You are just the right amount of in denial. What is it with the gnome again? Gnome Galaxy Trans. Interesting combination. Me at 6 telling my mum she would love me more if I was a girl and that I wish I was one, me remembering that. I think that was meant to be a full stop somewhere. But yes, you remembering you said that when you were 6. That feels like an example of a very trans statement. Still cis though? Can I see what's inside? Trans cube. Trans cube for totally cis reasons, yes. No transness going on here. Just very curious about the cube contents. Oh, me getting correctly gendered by Coco but not humans. Her/she. Enjoy the mom jokes. It's funny but sad. Correctly gendered by inanimate object but not by people. Me! Well that's that. I guess I'm cis. My brain. Too bad. I wish I could have taken estrogen. Me. Ah shit, here we go again. You just convinced yourself of your cisness. How dare your brain not believe it? Not trans at all though. Just a totally cis flag. The shark, is that meant to be the IKEA shark? This should be the new official trans flag. No? I like it. That is all the egg in real life trans people in denial. Please tell me if I've understood this subreddit correctly. If you like this video, think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure if you don't. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye!